What's up, guys? Caleb here with another installment of Reality Check, and today we're talking about the Cougar Armor. Alright guys, as I said, today is all about the Cougar Armor Gaming Chair. Now when we talk about gaming peripherals, gaming chairs aren't often thrown into the box along with keyboards and mouses and headsets. But if you give it a little bit more thought, these things can actually be quite important to having an awesome gaming experience. If you don't have the right back support, or you don't have the right armrest, or you're just not comfortable for extended periods of time, then the quality of your gaming experience is not going to be that great. So finding the right chair can actually be a pretty vital step to having the best possible gaming experience that you can. Alright guys, so when it comes to gaming chairs, and specifically to the Cougar Armor, when we talk about build, it's probably the most important aspect of the quality of your gaming chair. If it doesn't have a proper build, it's not a good quality piece of furniture. Like, that's pretty much the standard when it comes to good quality furniture. In terms of the Cougar Armor, it's got a full steel frame, so you can't really see that much of it, but you know it's rock solid. It's not gonna break, you're not gonna have any problems. We're all good on that front. It's got a nice, proper steel build. So it has all the standard things you might need from a gaming chair, like back adjustment, if you like to lean back. They see me rolling. And it's got armrest adjustments, it's got a height adjustment. I've already done that. Where's the height adjustment? Height adjustment. Okay, wait. So the Cougar Armor has everything you might need from it in terms of its adjustability. It's pretty standard, but it still works quite nicely. You've got your basic height adjustment. You can lean back and rock with it, you know. Haters gonna hate. And potato's gonna potate. We've also got armrest adjustability, so you can slide this puppy backwards or forwards, or you could turn it in or out depending on your gaming style. So it's covered on all fronts for what you might need from it. Something a little bit awesome about that reclining factor is it goes all the way from 180 degrees to 90 degrees. Let's just watch that again in slow motion. You're basically playing a trust game with the Cougar Armor. Whoa. Whoa, and we're back. In terms of its covers, it's got PVC leather covering. Guys, you can't call it leather if it's PVC, like they're not the same thing. But PVC all around, it's got a nice feel to it. It's not hard, it's not very sweaty. It doesn't make you feel like you're gonna have problems sticking. You know that sound, it sounds like Velcro when you're bareback against some PVC, like that. None of that's gonna happen to you. So all in all, a really nice, solid build. Like, you're gonna pay your money for this chair, but you can be damn sure that it's gonna last. In terms of comfort, the Cougar Armor is comfortable. That's it, the end, reality check. Okay, not actually over. It's a little bit more complicated than that. First and foremost, we've got this lumbar support pillow, and you guys, this thing is just, oh, it's just so right. It's got the right placing, it's the right size. Everything is just so on point about it. But that's not the only support pillow that it has. We've also got the neck support pillow, and now this was a little bit of a divisive issue in my office. I personally tested out this chair for about 2 weeks' time, and it was also floating around the office for about a week with everyone. Everyone had about 5 days to test it out, and the results that we came back with were varying. It's kind of a love-hate scenario with this neck pillow. Personally, I can't stand it. I feel like my neck is just jutting out no matter what position I'm sitting at. It's too big. It just creates a little bit of an ache after extended periods of use. About 10 minutes after using it, I threw it off. Not for me. But other people in the office seem to like it. It was, as I said, varying results. Some of them like it, some of them hate it. I guess it's all dependent on you. The nice thing about it is, though, that you can just remove it entirely. You can just unclip it from the back and no more neck pillow. Another option that you have with the neck pillow is to just remove some of the stuffing because it's closed with a zip, so you can just open that up and take it out and make it a bit smaller. Whatever suits your needs. As I said, it's a very modular chair. There's a lot of things you can adjust with it. it's top notch. In terms of all its other elements of comfort, the Cougar Armor still does pretty well. The base of it is really, really nice. My bottom, my buttocks feels really nicely caressed. It feels really nice and comfortable. It doesn't feel like I'm wedging into it too much or that I'm leaving a butt impression. I'm pretty happy with it. And all the other support aside from the pillows is also really, really nice. You kind of sink into it, but it's still got a firm kind of feel about it. One thing I will mention though is that these armrests are quite solid, man. Like, I wish if there was just a little bit, like, it's got a little bit of, not padding, but it's kind of impressionable. I wish it was a whole pad on top of it. So still the nice solid steel frame, adjustable, but if I'm resting my arm on it or something like that, if I'm doing a bit of a think, you know, you want your elbows to be nice and, you know, caressed. You know, you want them to be squishy. You don't want it like a hard base. So that's the only thing I think they might change. But for the price that you're paying for this chair, you're getting a lot out of it, guys. It's decent. So just to wrap it up with the Cougar Armor review, guys, there's not a lot to talk about. It's, you know, just a gaming chair. But negatives versus positives, it's definitely worth the money. You've got great comfortability, great design. It's really, really sturdy and built to last. The only negatives being this neck support pillow, which you can just remove if you want, and then just the slight plasticky feel and not very cushiony surface top of these armrests. But again, you're paying half of what you might be paying for a top range gaming chair, and this still meets the mark in a lot of places. Speaking of the money. Money talk! Money talk. At the time of this recording, it was priced for 3,999 Rand on Take a Lot. On Rebel Take, you can get it for 3,649 Rand. Now, those prices, if you look at all other gaming chairs with the same customizable options, the same adjustability, basically the same build, you're looking at a range of like 4,000 to 6,000 Rand. So that comes under that mark a little bit more, which is really, really good for everything that the Cougar Armor gives you. And that pretty much wraps it up for this week's installment of Reality Check, guys. Make sure to let me know what you think about my huge nostril flare in the comment section below. Make sure to let me know what you think about the Cougar Armor Gaming Chair in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next week for another installment of Reality Check.